All right, welcome everyone. I hope you are enjoying our 80s tunes there. Good morning and welcome. Thank you for taking the time this morning out of your busy schedules to join us today for this session on Wondr Health. My name is Tia Hurd, and I'm a benefit specialist here on the Be Well team. And before we get started with our Wondr information, I would love to just go over some of our Be Well program offerings with you all. So hang tight as we review some of our Be Well programs. First, we have our Virgin Pulse platform, which is our incentivizing platform. It's an easy and stress-free way you can earn up to $500 a year for staying on top of your health and participating in a variety of different activities, such as submitting an annual physical, starting a wellness journey, tracking your steps, and so much more. Our disease management programs are available if you've been diagnosed with diabetes, coronary artery disease, congestive heart failure, asthma, or COPD, and are enrolled in our Optima Health plan. Diagnosed employees have access to a care management team that will help you better manage your condition. And if you've been diagnosed with a rare chronic condition, such as rheumatoid arthritis, cystic fibrosis, Crohn's disease, and so many more, and you're enrolled in our Optima Health plan, you can receive help and support for your specific needs through Accordant Care. Accordant Care nurses are experts on call and available 24/7. So when you have questions or concerns about your condition, you can reach someone any day, anytime. Expecting mothers on the Optima Health plan also have access to receive guidance and support throughout their pregnancy and postpartum with Optima's Partners in Pregnancy program. Your Employee Assistance Program and Work-Life Services is offered through Optima EAP, and this is available to all employees and members of your household. This program offers short-term counseling, which is free and confidential for matters such as relationship conflicts, workplace concerns, or grieving the loss of a loved one. Optima EAP also offers work-life services to help you better balance your work and life by helping you find anything from party venues to vacation plans or adult caretakers, child daycare centers, etc. Additionally, Optima EAP offers services for legal and financial assistance, identity recovery assistance, and manager resources as well. Quit for Life is our tobacco cessation program where you have access to quit coaches and free nicotine replacement therapy to help you quit smoking, as well as access to a support group of others who are trying to quit also. Wondr Health is our weight management program, which Meredith will share more in depth with us today about. We also have Be Well champions who are an extension of our Be Well team and serve their specific work locations by promoting our initiatives and programs. We have about 150 Be Well champions throughout the city and schools. So if you're unsure of who the champion is at your work site, or you would like to recommend someone for your work site, visit our website and select Meet Your Champions, or select Meet Your Champions on the benefits page in the Virgin Pulse app. We offer events and classes just like this one, plus events like our mobile mammo van, which travels throughout the city for convenient access, flu vaccine clinics every fall, and quarterly health screenings where employees can check on their health and speak to a registered dietitian. Our next flu vaccine clinic is Thursday, October 26th at Building 19, and our next health screening will be on November 17th at Plaza Annex. All of our events and registration links are posted on the Virgin Pulse calendar and the communication and events page on our website. Many of our programs and events are an opportunity to earn points for Virgin Pulse, and you can redeem those points for cash rewards. For attending today's live session, you will be rewarded with 300 points, and we will send an email within about a week with an electronic voucher code for you to redeem. While the points and cash are great rewards, we feel the benefits of our programs vastly exceed a money earning opportunity. It's all about providing you the tools to help you develop healthier habits and live happier lives. So if you have any questions about our programs, please feel free to reach out. You can reach Be Well by emailing us at bewell@vbschools.com or calling 757-263-1060. We are option 2. And lastly, before I pass the mic over to our speaker, I just wanted to go over some quick housekeeping. Please interact with our speaker today via the chat feature here on Zoom. Be sure you can all access it. Please go ahead and send a message now. And just for fun, since we're going to be talking about weight management, let's find out, what is your favorite food? Go ahead and put the answer to that in the chat. I'd also like to bring to your attention the drop-down menu there in the chat feature, where you have the ability to chat directly with the host. So please go ahead and test that feature now. You can select Meredith Weaver on the drop-down menu and go ahead and send her your burning questions about Wondr there. You should be seeing me and my camera, hello, as well as the slide deck on the screen. If you're unable to view my slides, please reach out to me directly in the chat feature so that I can help you with your viewer settings to be sure that you're seeing the content that Meredith is sharing with you today. We ask that you please stay on mute and keep your cameras turned off. This will be a lot less distracting for the rest of the audience. Thank you again so much for being here. And now it is my pleasure to pass the mic over to Meredith. Go for it, Meredith.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And I love that question. So now I know everyone's favorite foods, and you guys are making me hungry. So I'm going to share my screen. All righty. All right, I think you guys should be able to see this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right. Well, thank you for that introduction. My name is Meredith Weaver. I am with Wondr Health. I appreciate you guys spending a few minutes of your time with me this morning to talk about our program. I've been with Wondr for over 7 years now, sitting on the account management side, so working with clients just like you guys, but I also was a health coach for the program in my prior life early on with the Wondr program. So I really do enjoy these types of conversations and happy to take any questions that you guys have. So with that, I'll go ahead and get started. And I see all chats coming through. I'm going to change my, setting here. All right. So I have a video, we tested it, I think it should work. So I'm gonna go ahead and press play so you guys can get a little bit of a look and feel into our Wondr program.
Welcome to Wondr, a clinically proven weight management program that teaches the behavioral science of how to eat your favorite foods so you can lose weight, sleep better, gain energy, and so much more. Our 100% digital program is broken into 3 phases, where our expert team of instructors teach sustainable skills through eye-opening weekly master classes.
Today, I want to talk with you about the ideal of flavor building, using different parts of the meal to complement and support each other to create something really special.
Programs that are based on skills do not have to involve calorie counting. Counting calories is frustrating for people because, well, the math doesn't add up.
When we're stressed, we decrease how often we exercise. We sometimes withdraw or pull away from others. We drink more alcohol and even change our breathing patterns. And of course, what we're here to talk about is how we eat when we're stressed.
So to help you with this, we're going to talk about 2 eating patterns that have been proven to support both weight loss and health, and even some specific health conditions. And while we look at these plans, keep in mind that the goal isn't to create a diet, it's to help you find a pattern of eating that suits your taste preferences, lifestyle, and health needs.
You'll get 24/7 support from the Wondr app, Wondr tools, certified health coaches, and our online community. Wondr is highly personalized to work for everyone, with real results that last. Wondr Health. Expected.
Awesome. I'm so glad that worked. So I'm really glad that you guys got to see, oops,
Welcome to Wondr.
I'll keep going. A little bit of an idea of our program, what to expect with our curriculum. What's really great about our program, it's 100% digital. So we'll get a little bit into that, but everything will be online, kind of at the tip of your fingers, just a quick button, and you have access to all of our amazing instructors and our health coaches. But from that, I did really want to emphasize that we are behavior-based. And you did hear Dr. Church mention that we do not count calories is not something that we do here at Wondr. And there's a reason for that, because it can be extremely hard to keep up with. And it, again, like he said, the math just might not add up. So we really want to focus on those behaviors, building clinically proven skills that will help you meet your goals, no matter what those are. So a few items here that I wanted to highlight: creating a healthy relationship with food, which is so incredibly important. Creating an enjoyably active life. So feeling like you don't have to run a marathon to find success, but just enjoying being active, getting outdoors. Improving your sleep quality. I think we all probably need a little bit of that. So we really do teach certain behaviors and help navigate certain situations to help with your sleep, relieving stress and anxiety, building a robust immune system, which is also very important. Again, shedding the excess weight physically and mentally, which really will lead to enhancing, your overall quality of life, which all of these things are connected. Your weight's connected with your physical, mental health, all of that. So if we can, enhance your quality of life, then we're definitely moving in the right direction. So as they mentioned, we have 3 stages of Wondr. So it is a full year-long program of support. That's, again, 100% digital. Everything you can find in your dashboard, logging into your computer. We also have a mobile app, which actually the majority of our participants do utilize today. So again, just a click of the button and it's right there for you. But with that year-long support, we do have 3 different stages of the program that I wanted to break out for you. So the first phase is Wondr Skills. This is the first 12 weeks of the program, and this is where we'll really teach those core behaviors, skills, and principles to kind of set that foundation as you move on, throughout your journey. There are some personalized lessons within that first 12 weeks. I'll get into how we identify those personalized touches. And then from then we'll move on to the second 12 weeks of the program called Wondr Up, where we'll reinforce those skills, continue to build on new ones, and continue to provide personalized content to help you wherever you're on in your journey. If you're wanting to continue to lose weight, if you're wanting to maintain, we want to meet you where you are. So we'll continue to ask questions to be able to personalize outside of the core curriculum that you'll receive. After those 2 phases, we'll move to Wondr Last, which is the last 28 weeks of the program. And this is our health coaches, actually. The videos are a little bit shorter, 5 to 8 minute videos, more seasonal content. So like with the holidays coming up right now, especially with Halloween around the corner, we have a couple videos, launching in the next couple weeks to help navigate the candy in the house and what to do with the candy. And even when we get over to the holidays, if you're navigating, family, if they're coming in town and you're feeling a little bit stressed about having family in town, we talk about that as well. So just expect that last portion of the program to be a little bit shorter, but more seasonal to help support you wherever you're at. And just wanted to quickly run through a couple of these. You saw them in the video, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I did want to mention Chef Trey, Trey Wilcox. He is a Top Chef All-Stars. He was on Iron Chef America. He has been a new addition to our instructors in the last, I don't know, year and a half or so. He has been such an amazing voice within our program because he's brought a lot of skills when it comes to not only cooking, but flavors, which we'll get into. But he has been an outstanding part of our team of experts. So wanted to highlight him, but we have nutritionists, exercise physiologists, clinical physiologists. So we have a very, very well-rounded group to help support you. All right, so getting into kind of the core of the program, I wanted to talk through the when, the why, the how, and the what. So the when, identifying true hunger. It's probably not something that all of us are doing. I know that I very often forget and have to remind myself to, am I truly hungry? I think we've all been taught to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but oftentimes for me, I don't wake up hungry. So all of those years that I was eating breakfast because I feel like I had to, or I was told to, my body didn't truly need it. So it's really listening to your body, identifying, am I truly hungry or not? Finding the why. So we'll get into it in a moment as well in some of those personalized tracks, but why? Are you stressed out? Are you tired? Are you feeling emotional? Are you, again, I think the stress for me is probably my biggest one. If I have been known to be a stress eater. So, identifying the why. And if you are stressed, maybe finding a different outlet instead of food to kind of help cope with the stress. So maybe going outside and getting some fresh air, maybe going for a walk, listening to music, whatever it might be, just to avoid that overeating when you are, kind of navigating one of those situations. The how, so mindful eating. This is more of, eating slowly, putting your fork down between bites. For me, I have always been a very fast eater. My mom could tell you, my dad could tell you, my whole life I have been known to just scarf down my food. But it takes 20 minutes for your stomach to register to your brain that you're full. So if you're eating super quickly, outside of that 20 minutes, you're likely going to overeat because your body's not going to have that response in time. So things like that will teach you of the timing, the slowing down, enjoying those flavors. And then getting into the what, like I mentioned with Chef Trey, balancing flavor, satisfaction, nutrition, and fullness. So for example, understanding the importance of fiber, having a high fiber foods will help you feel fuller for longer, but also you don't have to eat grilled chicken and green beans in order to have success. You can eat foods that have a ton of flavor, like all the foods that you guys just mentioned. You can eat pizza, just doing it in a slightly different way, slowing down, enjoying the flavor. And then what I love about like cutting up in fours here in this photo, if you go out to dinner, I'll have, I don't know, let's say a cheeseburger. I cut it in half. I'll have half of it at dinner, and then I get to enjoy the other half later. So I get to enjoy it twice instead of feeling like I overate or feeling kind of that stuffed feeling that we've all experienced at some point. So again, these are kind of the core principles that I wanted to highlight. It's avoiding the calorie counting. It's avoiding certain foods that you have to eat. It's eating the foods that you truly love, but maybe adding some skills and behaviors in there that will help you enjoy them and have that success along your journey. So again, that personalized content, we are able to provide with certain, we have the core curriculum that you'll receive. So everyone will have the same core curriculum, but then we'll move into that personalized content based on some surveys, which I'll show in a moment. And based on that, we're able to give you certain tip sheets, certain cooking methods that really are relatable to you and your journey. So here's just an example, be salt smart. So again, just a few cooking tips. These are the eating behavior tracks that I love when we added this to the program. So there's 4 different buckets here: eating around emotions, eating in social situations, persistent hunger, or all in or all out. I am an all in or out person. If I don't start it on a Monday morning, it's probably not going to happen until the next Monday. But why is that? So we dive a little bit deeper into why I feel that way. And again, give you certain skills and, how to navigate certain situations. So I know you can be more than one. There's some participants that might be all in on out and eating around emotions. So again, we'll give you certain content relating to those eating behavior tracks to help support you. The physical activity track. So this one we have really enhanced over the last couple of years of wanting to meet participants where they are when it comes to physical activity. So we don't want anyone to feel like they have to run a marathon. That is not the case at all. You do not have to go on miles of walks a day in order to meet your goal. It's finding the physical activity that fits you and is enjoyable and that makes you happy, right? I think that if it feels more like a chore, it's less likely that it's going to happen. And I can speak for myself for that. So we do have a series of questions that we ask. Are you currently inactive? Are you interested in becoming more active? If you're already active, are there certain goals that we can help you achieve? Or if you're work active, which is one thing that we were hearing a lot within the program that we wanted to highlight, because we know a lot of individuals are active while they are at work. So again, creating goals around each of these without making it feel like a chore, making it more of a movement, physical activity aspect than it would be feeling like you have to get out and run a marathon. And then here's a quick screenshot of some examples of our movement and physical activity videos. So for this, I selected Pilates, I believe, or yoga. And here are the personalized movements that they provided me within my dashboard. Everything you can do from the comfort of your own home, not a lot of equipment needed. Now, if you're interested in weights or flexibility or strength, there will be certain videos that might include some equipment, but this is kind of what to expect. And again, this is all additional content on top of the core curriculum that you have in your video library. So you can utilize this any day, anytime, whenever you kind of feel that you're ready to, try something new within the journey, this is available for you. So wanted to highlight this. And again, just to reiterate, all the resources that we do provide you, we are all digital, we are all videos, but we do want to provide additional resources when we can. So the tip sheets, like I mentioned, those 90-second videos. Outside of exercise, we also have certain topics that we can help you with. So if you're interested in healthy aging or gut health or menopause or many different topics that we've heard over the years, we do have additional content, again, outside of that core curriculum and your video library that you can utilize. The mindful eating tools, so the mindful meal timer, so what we call our 10-5-10 timer, which you'll learn about in the program. We have those in the app that you can use. Mind body break tutorials, Wondr workouts, and so on. So again, we do have the core curriculum, but want to provide as many resources as we can to help support you. And then building a community, we have something called Wondr Link. Think of it more kind of like a Facebook page, if you will, but it's a community that connects all of our participants across across the entire U.S. So participants from your organization and many others. It's a way that you can connect with our health coaches, any alumni. Whether you want to participate in it or not, it's a really great way to find someone that might be having the same, road bump, if maybe, or coming up with a similar issue that you're running into that you want to really resonate with somebody else. And there's a lot of support there from our alumni. Our coaches are on there as well. So feel free to interact with them, but it's a really great way to kind of build a sense of community. It's more than just a benefit. It's really wanting to provide that support when we can. So kind of to sum up a little bit of the journey, so you'll log in weekly for your lessons. We'll have those certain personalized tracks, surveys that you can take, so we were able to input content for you and your journey specifically. We'll reinforce those behaviors, those skills. You can access all of those resources online, have that community, work with our health coaches if that's something that you'd like to have. And then again, just day-to-day practice those skills and see the results. And that is the end of the presentation, but did want to share with you guys, if you want to find more information, if you're interested in eligibility and what this looks like, please visit the specific URL for your organization at wondrhealth.com/bewell. You can see the eligibility here, and then even receiving up to the 3,000 Be Well points for participating in the program. The great news is we actually have an application open right now that closes on Sunday. So if you are interested in the program, feel free to go to this website here. It's a very quick 2-3 minute application that you need to complete just so we have your information. But we would love to have you join our program, whether it's weight loss that you're looking to have, if you're looking for anything above the shoulders, so some mental support, mental well-being support, and whole body health. No matter what your goals are, we're happy to support you with that. And then in 2024, we will have more offerings. So if maybe right now isn't the right time, we will have quarterly offerings in 2024 as well. So that is all I have, but happy to take any questions.
Yes, I have a question. Oh, can I unmute or am I supposed to put it in the chat? I'm sorry.
I think either way is okay. I think we just have a couple of minutes left, so no worries.
Okay. I'm just wondering, like, as you said you have an open application right now. I know that this is offered to Virginia Beach employees. What is the fee?
Great question. So this is a covered benefit, so no cost to you. If you are on, so here the eligibility, that first bullet, that would be the eligibility. So if you fall within, those parameters, then you're eligible to apply for the program, and it would be at no cost.
Thank you.
I see a couple questions coming in. You are able to re-enroll in the program depending on the timing of when you first took the program. Do you lose access to the videos at completion? So at the week 52, so once you hit the full year program, you will still have access to your dashboard. You can log your weight. You can use the tools, whatever you're utilizing in your app. You will have access to some content within the library, but any of the other videos, any of the core curriculum will be locked after that 52 weeks, but there will still be some that you can access, some short videos in your library. Great question. Yes, the program is a full 52 weeks of support. I don't always like starting with that because I know that sounds a little daunting, but the first 12 weeks of the program is really where you're going to learn all of our skills and principles, and then move into that second 12 weeks that will continue to build on that. But again, you do have a full year of support just in case. Some people really enjoy going through the full year and talking with our health coaches. So it's there if you'd like to continue on. Any other questions? I think we're almost at time. How do you sign out of your previous time in order to start again? So when you go to the application page, it should, if you're using the same email, it should recognize your previous account, and you can say, it'll give you the option to re-enroll. But if you do run into any questions, let me go to the next slide. for our tech team, our support team, if you go to support.wondrhealth.com, you can submit a ticket or find FAQs to kind of walk you through that. But you're able to re-enroll with your previous username or previous email, and it should guide you through that process on the application page. All right. Well, I want to thank you again, everyone, for coming today and letting me share a little bit more about our Wondr Health program. Again, we have an application open now if you're interested in checking us out. Otherwise, we hope to see you in 2024. I appreciate the questions. Have a great day, everyone.